Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today let's attempt to solve the two sum problem on LeetCode. So the question is, given an array of integers and integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. So here is an example of the input. You can put something like 2, 7, 11, 15, and then the target would be 9 because nums 0 plus nums 1 is equal to 9 and return 0, 1. So here is another example 2, which is 3, 2, 4, and then the target would be 6 because the output is 1 and 2. We can come back to this later. So this is basically the explanation. Now, with the constraints, you can set 2 is less than or equal to nums.length less than or equal to 10 to 4. So only one valid answer exists. Anyway, let's try to solve this problem. So here is our starter. This is in JavaScript. So you can switch to any language of your choice if you want to. But for this, we are going to use JavaScript. So I think that to solve this, we need to use hash map. And we can just start by initializing hash map. So from here, we can do initialize. Let me write a comment. So we shall say const new map is equal to new map. So after initializing, what we can do is we can iterate through the array to calculate the complement. For example, the target. So what we can do is we can say for, let's say let I equal to 0, semicolon, I is greater than, we shall add this nums.length. So that's what we shall put here. I is less than rather dot length. Then we say I plus plus. So now from here we can calculate the complement. And to do that, we are going to say, let me write a comment here. So I'll go ahead and say const complement is equal to target minus nums of I. So after that, we need to check if the complement really exists in the hash map. To do that, we shall create an if statement. We shall say if num map, which is this variable, dot has complement. Then we need to return new map dot get complement. Then comma outside the bracket, and we say I. And then outside this bracket, we can add the current numbers and it index to the hash map, which will be new map dot set nums, and then we put there our I outside it, comma, and I. So that is it. And if there is no solution found for it, we need to return an array. So, okay, let me write a comment here. Return an array, empty array, if no solution is found. So which is basically just return an empty array, which is that. All right, so now we have a moment of truth. Let's try to go through our code once again and then run it. So from here, we started by initializing hash map, and then we iterated through the array and then calculated the complement. Then here we checked if the complement exists in the hash map and also the current number indexed to the hash map. Then here we are returning an empty array if there's no solution found. So let's try to run the code. Yes, so this is how to solve the two-sum problem, and basically that is it. So you can see case 2, 3 to 1, case 3, wherever. So thank you so much for watching. I'll click submit. I'll link the challenge in the description.